afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Railway Burwood auction here in the beating heart of Burwood East. By way of introduction, my name is G Chen. I'm your auctioneer today. The team of Railway Burwood is at your service every step of the way, especially your selling agents, Hans and Neil and Henry and of course the whole team of Railway Burwood. Jesse, you were waiting at me. Sorry, I was looking for you. If you have any questions regarding this property at all, just make yourself known and reach out to one of our agents here today. Well, folks, on behalf of the team of Railway Burwood, we would like to thank our vendors very, very much for entrusting Railway Burwood as their selling agent. Hello there, and all the trust and the support they've had for us in the past many weeks' time. And to you, the lucky buyer, I would like to say congratulations in advance. All the best of luck with your bidding endeavors here today. Well, folks, the property we're selling today is formerly known as the Spirit of Title Reference Volume 9529, Folio 376 and 384, with all the improvements also no better to you and myself and the mailman as the one and only 5x11 215 Redhill Avenue here in the beating heart of Burwood East. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions have been made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide a fine for such a conduct. The auction rules permit vendor bids. The words I will use to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply vendor bid, and by law only I as auctioneer can place a vendor bid. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. And most importantly, folks, the auction rules prohibits an auctioneer from accepting the bidder on offer after the property's been knocked down to the successful bidder. So once the property goes selling and sold, the property will be deemed as sold, and I will take absolutely no late bids at all, ladies and gentlemen. So please be advised, bid strong, bid quick, bid loud, and most importantly, folks, if you have an upper limit, make sure that you reach it and beyond. If you got only one golden opportunity to seize this magnificent piece of real estate for many decades to come. Today we'll sign a cash and unconditional contract. There will be no cooling off period and no buyer's conditions, and the successful purchaser's obligations are simply twofold. Firstly, you'll pay a humble 10% deposit, and secondly, the remaining balance will be payable in a settlement term, which is 30, 60 or 90 days. Is that correct? Thank you very much, Neil. However, if you do have any pre-arrangements regarding any alternative settlement terms or deposit payment methods, we will proceed as per usual. Your agreements do still stand. By bidding here today, ladies and gentlemen, you didn't read and understood all the relevant documentations on display in the past 4 weeks and 30 minutes time, and I'll simply take your silence as an all clear, and we're all good to go. Any questions? Now is the time to raise up. I'll send one of our agents to help you out. Very well, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's take a look at this very fine piece of real estate here. Unit 5x11 215 Redhill Avenue here in the beating heart of Burwood East. When you talk about location, amenities, lifestyle and space and school zones even, all of your boxes are ticked here. Very, very generously sized 3-bed, 1-bath, double garage, home accommodates to all of your needs here, from the front to the back, from sidewalls to sidewalls, from inside and out. Ladies and gentlemen, there's absolutely nothing left in your imagination. You can create some priceless family memory here from day one. Walking all the way in from the front into the open lounge area, very private, very secluded, but still filled with natural light here. You can cook some finest meats in the backyard when you install a barbecue and purchase something from the local Burwood One Shopping Centre, Burwood Brickworks Shopping Centre. Your family memory can start right here. The house is very nicely updated throughout. Floorboards, light fittings, kitchens and bathrooms and everything. You don't really need to do anything but to move straight in and enjoy it through and through. I can't go through the entirety of this house again, but ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the property once, twice, 3 times or even more. You know this property works perfectly, not just because of its lifestyle and the quality it provides, but also because of the location. Just to touch a bit on the location's highlights here, of course, Burwood East Primary School Zone. We're zoned in. It's very close, within walking distance here. It's a very highly sought after school by all the locals and people from all over the town, arguably speaking. And of course, Burwood One Shopping Centre. It's not too far away, within walking distance here as well, just across Blackburn Road. The Burwood Brickworks Shopping Centre, Mount Waverley Station, Blackburn Station, just a stone's throw away, and of course, the future Burwood station along Burwood Highway as well. PLC, Deakin University, Forest Hill College, you're all zoned in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the centre hub of convenience, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what makes our area the true blue chip area in the southeastern corridor here, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the market is on the rise. You've seen it. We had 100% clearance rate for the past at least 4 or 5 consecutive weeks, and that tells you the great demand, the great quality homes are always doing well in great locations. Like I mentioned, you've seen the property in many occasions, once, twice, 3 times, or even more. You know how hard it is to find the right family home, the right investment property, the right place to be the first home or the downsized home or the investment property here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very rare product that ticks all of your boxes. I cannot stress enough, ladies and gentlemen, the uniqueness and the great location and how great the quality is, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave it to you. $600 and $650,000. Hans, your buyer's got a bottle one because you had announced the first bid. Of course, at $600 and $650,000, we have the second bottle of wine for the winner at $650,000. Over to you to jump back. At $650,700. How about it? What do you say? At $650,000 now. At $650,000 now, calling in $10,000. How about 20? Extend the gap between you and the competitor. Let's go for 20,000. Yes. 670. How about it? Need to know. 670. 20 on the rise. Bring me to 690. 690 if I may. Yes. At $670,000. At $670,000, not 10,000. You see, we're going to get there anyways. But going for $10,000, $20,000 is the same, no difference. At $670,000, calling 10,000 or 20 or straight up to run up to 700, I wouldn't mind. At $670,000 with Hans now. At $670,000, 690 or 680 or 700 is only money. I wouldn't mind. It's usually start at the beginning of the auction. I understand that. I can play along with that. My longest auction is over an hour, so that doesn't matter. I can play along. At $670,000, I called 3 times. Once at $670,000. You're bidding. You're waiting for the right opportunity. Let's skip the waiting part. 10,000 or 20. We're gonna get there. If we do pass it in, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be talking with the highest bidder. 80. I should think so. Welcome back, by the way, at $680,000. 700 or 690. Another 10 to jump back. At $680,000. Won't take 5, 10. Let's go for 10,000. At $680,000 now. At $680,000, 10,000 to jump back. I go 10. 10,000. 10. Here's a nod. 690. 700. At $690,000. At $690,000, you know it's hard to find the perfect home. Yes. It goes. Let's go for $10,000. At $690,000. At $690,000. How about 700? Let's go for 700,000 and see what happens. At $690,000 now with you, Hans. At $690,000, over to you to jump back, bring me to 700 and see what happens. At $690,000, you're in the box seat to treat
700 here.
There we go. At $700,000. At $700,000, I should think so. 710, need to know. At $700,000. At $700,000 now. At $700,000, this camera just doesn't recognize me today. I don't know why. It used to just follow me wherever I go. At $700,000, Hans, need to know, what do you say? At $700,000 now with Henry. At $700,000 now, calling 710. At $700,000, Neil against you and Hans as well in the box seat at $700,000. What? At $700,000 only. Second opportunity at $700,000.
710, right hand side. Here.
Oh,
yeah.
710. Welcome to you guys. Waiting for the right opportunity, pouncing out at $710,000. at $710,000. Another 10 to jump back, 10 I call, 10 I seek, at $710,000. Good luck to you guys at $710,000. 4 players in the race here at $710,000. 10 I call, 20,000, bring it to 20 if I may, at $710,000. Your opportunity, your bid or interest at $710,000. I called 3 times again, once now at $710,000. 10,000 here, welcome to you at 720 and 30 guys at 720 at 720,000 at $720,000 now with Jesse at $720,000 now welcoming guys at $720,000. Like I mentioned, if in the rare circumstance we do pass the property in, we'll be talking with the highest bidder, not the first bidder, not the second bidder, the last bidder. Yes, 10,000. 10 I call, 10 I seek at $720,000 if I may. At $720,000, 30 if I may. At $720,000, what do you say, Hans? Instructions need to know. He's doing the math, and he goes by going for another $10,000. That's barely $100 of interest rate payment more every single year. That equals to about 40 copies. That's it. At $720,000 with you, Jess. 5,000? 5,000? How about let's go for the last 10, we'll start taking 5s. 5,000. 725. At 725. If you like to go for 5, but I do recommend you go for 10. How about it? At 725,000. 5,000? Yes? We got 725 here. We got 725,000. Another 5,000 at 730. Another 5 quick rebuttals. If you like to go for less, let's go for quick. 730. I recommend you going for a knockout bid. We're going to get there anyways. We're going to get there.
35.
35. Welcome back, guys. At 35 and 40. 5,000 each now. Now we're talking business at $735,000. At $735,000. 40, can I say, Neil, you've been quiet for a while. What do you say? Waiting for the opportunity. At $735,000 now. 40. No, won't take 1, let's take 5. Let's $735,000. Now I call 40. Getting close now at $735,000. At $735,000, I call 3 times. Once. 5,000 at 40. At $740,000. At $740,000. At $740,000 now. At $740,000. I call another $5,000 or 10 on the rise. I wouldn't mind. It's only money at $740,000 here. At $740,000. Neil, still out? What do you say? Hans, need to know. Another 5,000. Still in 5,000. At $740,000 here. At $740,000. I'm going to call 3 times again, ladies and gentlemen. Fair warning. Maybe let's just wrap it up once. At 750. At 750. Welcome you guys. I knew you'll jump in. At $750,000. Good luck to you. At $750,000. At $750,000. 6 bidders here in the auction. That should give you confidence. The market has spoken. At $750,000. At $750,000 here. At $750,000. Cool as a cucumber. At 2,000. Let's go for 5. Let's just go for $5,000. Nice and easy. At $755,000 now. At $755,000. Over to you with another 10,000. Can I call you to put you into the front seat? At $755,000. Secure the box seat here, guys. At 700. Here's a knot. At 760. At $760,000. At $760,000 now. At $760,000. 5 I call, 5 I seat, guys. At 760. I have at $760,000, getting really close now, ladies and gentlemen, at $760,000. All right, let's wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen, once at $760,000. 10,000, bang, take a look at that, at $770,000. You mean business? I hope you do too. 70. 75. 775,000. At $775,000 from your direct competition. At $775,000. How about 780 or 800? You might potentially just end the offer. At 775. On the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the words. The property will be changing hands today. We'll be selling at 80 at $780,000. On the market and selling, 85 and 90, sir. And 85 and 90. 95, guys. 95 strong, 95 determined at $795,000. At $795,000. 800,000, guys. Yes, nice and quiet but strong, and not 800,005. Here's another 5 on the very, very quick rebuttal at $800,000. Now to 5 straight up. What do you say, guys? At 800,000, we'll be knocking it down. But at $800,000, I'm not right. $805,000 now. Second opportunity, 2,000, 807. At $807,000. 810, running up to 10, thank you. At $810,000. At $810,000 now. At $810,000 now to 12. Their strategy here at $812,000. How about running up to the closest 15? At $812,000 from your competitor.
15.
Yes, advice taken at $815,000. Another $2,000 to jump back. Your usual strategy at $850,017. Welcome back, guys. At $817, 1,000 at 18. At $818,000 now to 20. Can I say 3 players in this final race here at $818,000 now with you at $818,000. What's now? I don't know why this camera just wouldn't follow me, but that's fine, no problem. At $818,000. Second opportunity, 5,000 at 23. $500. Let's go for 1,000. Let's go for 1,000.
800?
800. At $818,000, 820, thank you. At $820,000, she says, let's stop playing games. Let's go straight into the business. I do like that. At $820,000. At $820,000 and 22, 25 anywhere, guys. At $822. At $822,000. At $822,000, they go. This is not the end of it. By the way, if you're thinking about selling, you go for Rate Y Burwood, the absolute local 8-teamer. We tell you how we maximize the value of your property. At $822,000, guys, please do come through. At $822,000, thanks, man. At $822,000. At $822,000, a very lovely neighborhood here. I like to tell you, $825. At $825,000. At $825,000, Jesse, need to know what's the instructions there. At $825,000 now. At $825,000, 1,000 or another $800,000. At $825,000, 1,026 and 26. Now the key's going this way. At $826,000. At $826,000, winner gets the contract and the second bottle of champagne. At $828,000, a lucky number here like that. At $828,000 down to 800 on top. 28.8. At 828.8. At 828.8. At 828, 29. 830. Thank you. At $830,000. At $830,000 now. At $830,000. At $830,000. At $830,000. Guys, bear with us. We'll be happily knocking it down to you. I'm trying to make sure there's no more bids left. We do represent the vendors at $830,000. Guys, need to know quickly, Hans and Jesse, what? At $830,000. 1,000 at 31, just in a nick of time. At $831,000, we're almost missed out. Gotta be quick. At $831,000 at 32, and 32 and 3. Let's go for $1,000 and keep up the pace. At $832,000. At $832 at 33, and 4 guys need to know at $833,000. What? They're shaking their heads and say, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the last bit. You never know. I called 3 times to find out. There you go. It's not the end of it. At $834. Is that right?
Yes.
34.
35.
35. 6 guys. 5. At $835,000. At $835,000. At $835,000, by the way, it's quiet. There's no wind. It's a beautiful area. Imagine waking up every morning to this absolutely manicured garden that's been looked after for you. At $835,000. What's now at $835,000? We'll be knocking it down, buyers.
838.
838. 840, guys. Run up to 40. How about?
840.
I should think so. At $840,000. At $840,000. At $840,000 on my left. At $840,000, guys, what do you say? At $840,000. At $840,000, Jesse, guys, still out? Or you want to try the last 1,000? 41. 41 here. We've got 41 here. The fact that your competitors love the property the same way you do, that should give you confidence. At 41. Maybe 15 years later, you sell your property again, we have the same kind of competition at the crowds, or even bigger, because Burwood East is on the rise. Secure the spot here before it's too late. Like what they say. What do they say again? The best time to plant the tree was like 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. At $841,000 with Jesse. Once now. We'll be knocking it down, ladies and gentlemen. Fair warning. Second opportunity. At $841,000. Welcome back, guys. At 43. At 43. At 43. At $843,000. Maybe they'll walk away with a contract in the house. You never know. Maybe let's call breach hunt to find out, guys. With 1,044, the keys are going back this way. At $844,000, $45. He's doing like crossing his arms, pounding the feet, contemplating. In our house. At 44. At $844,000. One and one. At 845. At 845. At $845,000 with Kenneth. At $845,000. Guys, Huds, still out? No, not quite sure. When I ask her, are you still out? She goes, no, I'm not still out. I might jump in. You're not sure. You can bid first and then contemplate. You might get the same answer. There we go, at $846,000. At $846,000. At $846,000. At $846,000. What do you say, guys? Don't make that 1,000 your last bid. It's a bit of a shame to walk away with just 1,000 difference from you and your competitor. At $846,000, it doesn't make any economical sense, just so you know. At $846,000. At $846,000, this is a very, very pointy end, guys. It's really just about the one last thousand. It's not about money, it's about the house. At $846,000, we'll be knocking it down, guys. Once at $846,000. Second opportunity. $500. Are you sure? Not 1,000. Welcome back, guys. At $846.5. At $846.5. Welcome
500.
back. At $500 now to 47. At 47. At $847,000 and a half and 47.5. And 47.5. How about 40? How about 50? 47.5. 47.5. 1,048.5. At 48.5. Neil, let's go straight up to 50. 48.5. 48.5. She's crossing her arms and she goes, I 50. Welcome back, guys. Bang! Take a look at that. At $850,000. That's how you purchase real estate. At $850,000. You missed out the first bottle of champagne. At least walk away with something. At $850,000. You want the bell? It's actually quite expensive.
500.
This is American-made price. Yes, $500. At $850.5. And a half. At 51. At $851,000. At $851,000. the auctions, I could never find it back. These are American-made grass. It's a very nice one, just so you know. At $851,000. At $851,000, guys, need to know. We knocked it down. At $851,000. At $851,000 with Neil now. Your bid, your interest, you're holding the keys very close. At $851,000. What? At $851,000. Second opportunity at $800,000. At $1,000. It's your strategy, right? Waiting for the last moment and jump in at $852,000. You almost missed out. Better be quick. At $852. At $803,000. At 55. At 55 strong. At $855,000. At $855,000. At $855,000. The market sees value. I hope you do too. And why not? This is probably the most central location that Burwood East has to offer you. You're in the school zone, you're in the shopping precincts, you have the public transport, you've got everything. Once you move here, you will never want to move out. Am I right, neighbors? Yes.
$500.
55 and a half. 55. 58. 58. 58. 58 determined. $858,000. At $858,000 with Neil. At $858,000. 60? 60 guys? 60 anywhere. 858. At $858,000. At $858,000. At $858,000. We'll be knocking it down. At $858,000, $500, 58 and a half. 60. 60, how about it, Neil? 60. 60. We got 58 and a half here already.
60.
60, I should think so. At $860,000. You guys have been quiet for a while. Sure. Back to about 4 more times. How about it, Neil? At $860,000. At $860,000, this is a pointy end. Please do pardon me if I'm taking my time because we do represent the vendors. If I'm selling your property, I will be doing the same for you, and I guess you would appreciate that. At $860,000, the keys now going back this way. But we'll be knocking it down. Second opportunity at $860,000 for the third and final opportunity.
1,000.
At 1,000. Thank you. At 61. At 61 here.
65.
65. At $865. At $865 here. At $865,000 at the back. At $865,000. At $865,000, you can end your real estate search today. Move in about 30, 60, 90 days time and enjoy your Christmas here. Not before Christmas, definitely. I call it a pretty good deal. At $865,000. At $865,000. At $865,000 strong. 68. 68. 68. Sorry, 68. Were you holding 65? You were holding 65, right? They were holding 65. On top of yourself.
No, you said the adding.
We got 65. We got 65.
Yeah, 65.
You were holding 65.
Yes.
And then Neil called 68.
No, you said another 5,000. I thought they adding another 5,000.
Oh, no. There weren't. There weren't. Yeah. Well, you're still holding I-65. You're still holding I-65. However, if you'd like to go for another 3,000, we can take it.
No, you only a local from already.
Okay.
If you give me the first one,
Well, I-65, yes, we're holding I-65, yeah. $865,000 still. At $865,000, that means there are still room to go up. At $865,000. We will be knocking it down, ladies and gentlemen. Are you sure? Done, finished, and silent. Once now. At $865,000. Second call at 865,000. 66. 68, guys. 68. There we go. You could predict the future. I like that. Yeah, you knew there could be 68 there. At 868,000. At $868,000. At 868,000. At 868,000. Yes. At $868,000. Jesse, are you guys out? Out. No more interest, thank you. How about you guys? Only one competitor left at $868,000. A great option today. 670.
870.
870, yes, 870, sorry. I was going to say the auction went up 875. 875. 875. 875. $875,000. A pretty strong auction, all the way from 600 to 875. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're thinking about selling Ray White Burwood, we will be creating this fantastic competition in your front lawn as well at $875,000. Are you out, guys? Or you're waiting for me to call it 3 times? 3 opportunities to change your mind. Once at $875,000. Second opportunity at $875,000. Third and final call. All done, finished, and silent. Sign. No more interest. Sign.
Last one.
Last one or half, doesn't matter, not even $100. No. If you can't even jump back into 100, that means you're really, really, really out. You're smiling, no. Thank you, we'll see you in the next auction. You've beaten your competition. Welcome to Burwood East. Ladies and gentlemen, once I knock down, let's give a big round of applause to the new owner. We are sold. Congratulations. Well bought, well bought, well bought. Commiserations to our render bidders. Again, thank you very much for attending another Ray White Burwood auction. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Welcome back.